Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your hosts of the #1 podcast from coast to coast, Mind Your Damn Business, Mexic La Familia, and Philly Dark One.
It's funny that he say that. Know about the smack that was heard around the world, that was sold around the world by millions, and we just would like to know, how did Will, I'm quite sure Will reached out to you, and what, if anything, did you have to say to Will to help him through that whole process?
Well, I heard you was in the building.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. It wasn't a reach out.
I heard
Yeah,
you.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it wasn't a reach out. It was leaning over, having a conversation. But
Right.
I mean, again, you know, for us, we feel like that was a very unfortunate situation because we've had a relationship with Chris since probably since 85, you know what I mean? I have, you know what I mean? I've had a relationship with him. No, about 86, around the same time with Will. Probably around the same time, so we've known each other for quite some time. It was just an unfortunate situation that was, you know, a tragic moment in time.
Right.
So, you know, my thing is, a true champion ain't the one that wins, it's the one that may overcome the adversity. You know your true strengths when you challenge.
Facts.
And so that's the way I see it. I tell people all the time, I told Will this, I said, everybody get one, some people have gotten 10.
Right.
So, hey man.
How do you think that whole thing impacted his career?
I mean, no different than anything else impacted anybody else's life. It was a moment, it'll be a moment. It may have been on a grander stage, you know what I'm saying, but again, only God can judge a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's based on what you value in life, you know what I mean? Because again, man can't judge man. So he has to please and appease God. He can't please man. You know, man gonna tell you, you this, you that, you successful, you're not successful. God says, I don't hear none of that. I'm saying what God wanted for you is gonna be there. So when that hedge of protection is over you, you'll be fine.
How you and Will Smith become so close and he become your brother? How that happen?
Again, you know, just spending time together, quality time together, and just, you know, we set on a path of we have our crew is called the Too Damn Hype Posse, and so we subscribe to. We wasn't drinking, we wasn't smoking, we were elevating, you know, anybody and everybody that was coming in our contact, and so we were on the same path. So again, we traveled the same path. So that's what more kind of grew our relationship, you know. So yeah, but just like-minded people. That's all on the same path, trying to be great, trying to elevate our lives.
I got a bunch of youngins on my way in Albany, so I told them I was gonna interview you today, and they want me to ask you a question. They said, "Ask Charlie for me. Are you looking for any artists in Philly right now?"
You know what? I've been in the entertainment business. A lot of people may or may not know, but I've been in the entertainment business since 1978.
Okay.
And I've done hip hop since 1978, and we're in 2023. So I really, for me, again, I'm never going to say no, but again, I think my affinity for it is not at the same degree that it used to be. I'm never going to say no because you just never know what you come across. If something itches me, then I'm gonna scratch it.
Okay.
And so, you know, again, I don't know. I mean, you know, we got to check them out and see if there's some talent out there. Let's hear it. You know what I mean? Let's hear it. I'm a fan first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I say I'm the ultimate fan with the ultimate access. So again, if you got it, I can make it. You know how they say, do it, right? Do it, right? So you have in entertainment business, we talk about the it factor. You've heard that before.
Yes.
So I'm the do to the it.
Okay.
You got it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to your it. And so make it happen. That's just what I do.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get to, because I know you got a lot of friends in the industry that I've met through you, and one of the bigger names that's out there right now that's seriously going through something that a lot of the fans is concerned about. And people
I just tell you, I know you're about to say Jamie,
right?
But I'll just tell you, as I've been telling, I'm gonna stay consistent with that. Is keep him in your prayers. That's my brother. I love him. Yes, I'm saying, and that's my guy. This is my guy. You know what I mean? So I want him to get restored back in full physical, mental, spiritual health, back to what we know him, what you know and love him for. Get him back there. Yes, I'm saying again. I mean, everybody goes through something.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't about, again. Once again I said, It ain't about a true champion ain't the one that wins, the one that may overcome the adversity. And that goes for him, that goes for Will, that goes for you, that goes for you, and of course for me. We all gonna be tested. Your test becomes your testimony.
Yes.
And so this is a test for him. It's a matter of how you perform when you're tested. You're gonna sink or you're gonna swim. So,
can we fry some chicken for that response?
Yes, I like it.
We fry the chicken in a minute. Yeah, fry that chicken, baby. Yeah,
Frying it.
Dropping a lot of jewels. Yeah, fry that chicken.
A lot of them.
I mean, that was a perfect segue, but I wanted to address that because there was a lot of negative pushback from the post that you made, like on YouTube and everything, and I just wanted you to address that and to let the people know and the fans know that you didn't put none of this information out there. You just was trying to send, greeting, just wishing him well.
You hit it spot on.
Yeah.
You hit it spot on.
And I did appreciate
the unfortunate situation about life is that we have the yin and we have the yang, right? Again, so let's take, we call her Miss Ann. And I refer to the older lady on the block, I refer to her as Miss Ann. So, Mack, so dig this. So let's think about it like this. This is how the world works.
Okay.
You have a coin in your pocket?
Yes.
Pull it out, pull the quarter out. I'm gonna give you this analogy. This is how life is. Any coin, it don't matter. It could be whatever.
Flip the coins. Get the coins.
I think I put them in the bag.
Don't worry
I
about
put
it.
them in the bag.
I got one. Nope, I got one.
He ain't got no coins, man.
No, I empty my pocket.
I got one.
He got the plastic coins.
So right here, so you have a quarter, right?
Yes.
Okay, that side right there is what?
It's the head.
And that right side right there is what?
Tell.
Okay, so look at life like that, okay? So you see this quarter, right?
Yeah.
So you said one side is heads, one side is tails.
Yeah.
Does it have the same value though?
Facts.
Facts. It's the same.
Okay, it's okay. So let's think about Miss Ann on the block.
Okay.
And she says, Mexic, my house is burning down. And you run up and you get her and you bring her outside. She said, Mexic, my cat is there. And you scale up the tree, go over on the roof, grab the cat, bring the cat back down. Now there was 25 people on one side of the street and there was 25 people on the other side of the street. And 25 people on one side of the street cheered you on. Oh, that's amazing you did that. And then the other 25, who do you think he is, Spider-Man? So people love you and hate you for the same exact thing. That's what life is about, okay? So you just gotta understand, I'm saying, when you come across people, I'm saying they hated on Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And we're not Jesus Christ. But if they hated on Jesus Christ, then you gotta be in great company. You gotta know you're in great company. And the minute that you start looking for validation from man, you've lost your soul. Know what your purpose is, know why you're here, and live in that.
Yes.
So I tell people become a Clydesdale horse, all right? So Clydesdale horses have what? Blinders, okay? And why do they have blinders? They have blinders so they can stay focused, right? Because what happens on this side, mix it. I'm saying don't let the success go to your head. On this side, don't let the failures go to your heart. But what you do is you stay focused on the path that God has laid for you, and God will never forsake you, but man will always forsake you. Okay? So stay focused on the plan that God has made.
So I like you. I'm
gonna fry some chicken for that.
We're gonna fry some chicken all day here.
Nice. I like that.
We're gonna burn some chicken. Like the Haitians. They just say y'all cooking for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah, we gonna cook this
Yo,
chicken.
we got
for
the
an hour.
OG. We got the OG in the house, man. That's what it's nothing but facts right here, man.
Yeah, definitely my OG.
Like I just found out you one of the producer behind the ATL.
Yes, sir.
How'd that come about?
Well, again, so Romeo Must Die
Okay.
was DMX and Aaliyah.
Okay.
And so when the movie was done, it was done through Warner Brothers. And I think they had a difficult time dealing with a hip hop artist at the level that DMX was at. So they kind of vowed that they wouldn't work with hip hop artists anymore.
Okay.
The script came to Will's company, Overbook Entertainment, and James Lasseter's company, Overbook Entertainment. And the company was rejecting another rapper, especially a first-time rapper turning actor.
Okay.
And then a first-time director in Chris Robinson. So they rejected it. So when Will and JL found out about it, they rejected their offer to produce the film for them. They said, if we can't have the cast we want, then we won't do it. So I think Warner Brothers thought it out, and they actually made a great decision of kind of backing down on that demand. And so once they backed down on that demand, I was called to, and I had already known T.I. I already known him. And I was called to essentially come on and pretty much, big brother him, if you will. And so I was able to do that, and we garnered a relationship that still exists today. That's my little brother. You know what I mean? That's my guy. He's an amazing character, amazing man, stand on integrity. You know what I mean? And so that's my guy. So how that came about was, again, I was coming in to represent Overbrook Entertainment to make sure that I'm saying that everybody stayed on par. Stayed on par.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right. So that's a good segue for the question I have. I mean, we all know that this is like the 50th anniversary of hip hop.
Yes.
We know hip hop has turned 50 years old. So basically,
Turning 50.
Turning 50.
August 11th.
Yeah. Okay. Facts. All right. We're turning 50. So we hear that you having this big event in AC. Can you tell us more about this event?
The 50th anniversary of hip hop mixtape live. Okay. I've had this idea probably about. See, my timing is off, so I might say 10 and it probably was 15. I always thought about how dope would it be to have a live mixtape. Just have different artists, I'm saying, and have them perform the records live, but mini.
Okay.
So I think about, how old were you when you first heard your first rap record?
Probably like 10, 11.
10. What was the record?
What was the record? I forgot what was the record. But that was a long.
Philly Dog.
Damn, what was the record, man? I
Okay.
forgot what.
So while you think about
But that was back home.
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago. I wasn't even speaking English, so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But hip hop translates.
Definitely.
Right. In English, but y'all still y'all understand
Of
it.
course, we understand it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you first heard your first rap record, Ray? And who was it? And who was it?
My first rap record, I believe it was Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
And I probably was about, I want to say about 8 or 9.
Yeah. So you were actually 11, like 11, probably. No, because it came out in 78, 79.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. So 8. Okay. So just think about this, right? Think about the first time you heard your first rap record till now, right? And so if you could take, because the music is a soundtrack to your life, right? You could take a song and pinpoint, this was going on, this was going on, this was going on. So that's how I actually came about this concept.
Okay.
Think about if you could put every record or majority of records or a lot of the records actually galvanize the artists that were soundtrack to your life and put them on one show. That's essentially how this came about.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So these acts are from 70s, 80s, and 90s. Very pivotal, formidable times in my life. You know, I went from a boy to a young boy to a man. And so, so this is the soundtrack to my life on one stage.
50.
50 for 50. And,
Wow.
and it sound
That's great.
logical to me, right? Because I didn't like, okay, so turning 50, then we share 50. But a lot of people are doing, it's 50th anniversary, doing 20, doing 10,
Yeah.
3. Like, no, it's hip hop's 50th.
50.
So let's give them 50. 50 clip. You got the magnificent Jazzy Jeff, you got the greatest entertainer, Dougie Fresh, both of my brothers. Contrary to everybody's belief, Jeff is the one that actually put me on, it wasn't Will. Me and Will gravitated towards each other. But Jeff is the one that actually hired me to be down with Jazzy Jeff Fresh Prince. We went to school together, went to Bartram together. And so, that made sense to me. It didn't make sense to a lot of people.
A lot of people.
But see, the thing about it is, again, once again I say, if you can conceive it, you can achieve it. It made sense to me. It didn't go away. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I know it's not gonna make sense to nobody, but I'm gonna do it. And so here we are on about 12 days out from Atlantic City Boardwalk Hall, the 50th anniversary of the mixtape live. Saturday, June 17th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Doors open at 7 p.m. It'll start off with cool DJ Red Alert, one of the pioneers and one of the jocks that started hip hop. And then it'll go into the magnificent Jazzy Jeff, and then Doug will come on, and they'll prep you for an experience that is like no other. I call it sensory overload. That's what it'll be.
So I heard by Lil Birdie, Yo-Yo and Rakim. Is that true? Both of them gonna be there?
Well, Yo-Yo's gonna be there, not Rakim.
Not Rakim?
Yeah.
Sugar Hill Gang, Melly Mel.
I'm kind of depressed about that.
Rakim. That's
Got MC.
No, Rakim, I mean, that's my bro too, you know what I mean? But Sugar Hill Gang, Melly Mel, Scorpio, Treacherous 3, Fearless 4, Roxanne Shante, Curtis Blow, Crow Crush, MC Shan, Stetsasonic, Craig G, Sweet T, Kumo D, Joe Ski Love, The Youngsters, Wise Intelligence, C.O. Smooth, Peter Guns, K Solo, Buckshot, Positive.